it's your girl Raleigh. I'm back for the second episode of my dance challenge videos. Woo woo! If you haven't seen number one, I would suggest that you go ahead and start off with that one. It's where I explain everything, and in that challenge I learned Feel Special by Twice, just the course, in 7 days. So just to give a quick recap, if you don't know, I'm a major K-pop fan. I've always wanted to be able to participate in learning the dances, but I've never been confident in my own dancing skills, and I wanted to improve my dancing skills. One of the major difficulties that I was having with my dance is being able to learn dance choreography in a reasonable amount of time. Beforehand, it was taking me months just to learn the chorus to a dance. I thought I would challenge myself and begin learning dances in short amount of times. And today's video is ITZY's ICY, learning the dance in just 5 days. I'm only learning the chorus. I will start off by learning choruses of dances until I work my way down to just 1 day, and then I will start learning whole entire K-pop choreography in a select amount of time, starting off with 7 days, working down to 1 once more. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and just watch this video of me learning ITZY's ICY in 5 days. I was pretty nervous about this challenge because ITZY has some pretty intense choreography. They do not play. Girls are here to slay. So let's just go ahead and roll the footage. Oh no, back to crusty heel. Ew. I'm just going over my game plan for what I plan on doing to learn this dance in the amount of time that I have, because I have 5 days this time. So I always review and go over the entire dance on the first day, and then I'll have a day. I'll divide the dance into 2 halves. I'm only learning the chorus. I'll divide the course into 2 halves and have 1 day per each half to learn the song in detail, and then 1 day to review the entire choreography and perfect it, and then an extra day if I'm just like, well, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing still. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, and then I'm gonna start dancing and just trying to learn the basic movements of the overall chorus for the choreography. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so we're on our first day, and honestly, quite frankly, I'm astounded at how much I already got. At this point, I was still looking at the screen, but I really feel like I'm starting to pick up on the dances a lot faster than I was. The hands are the wrong way there. And there's still some major mess-ups, but I'm keeping up, which I'm surprised by when I'm watching this back now as editor here. Yes. This is where I'm gonna stop. I'm not done finished. I might continue dancing a little bit more for today, but this is where I stop in terms of just learning the broad general movements, because I'm not gonna get any more out of this, honestly. I spent way too much time just learning the movements. I think I need to understand that this is just a general idea. It's not supposed to be perfect. This isn't a time for me to try and perfect it. It's just to get the general movements. It sucks, it's awful, but I'm excited to learn it in detail now, and I can already tell a lot of differences between this dance and Twice's Feel Special. I feel like ITZY, their movements aren't little point dances. You know how they have key point, what do they call it? They call it something in Korea. They're not little small movements. It's very broad, big movements that you have to do in a pretty fast-paced amount of time. So I'm just kind of trying to get used to that. Not to say that one dance is easier than the other so far. When I first looked at ICY, I thought it was going to be easier than ITZY's Dala, but now that I'm actually starting to learn ICY, I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty difficult for me. And clearly I'm not very skilled, so that was that. It was awful. I'm sorry your eyes were subjected to that terribleness, but yeah. Okay, so we're on the second day, and here I'm learning it with the counts. And I'm pretty sure for this day I divided it into 2 parts, the first part into 2 parts. And I'm learning it 70% speed with counts. And then I get to 100% speed, which I'm also really astounded by. I learned it, the whole first part,
with counts, 100% seed by the second day. Okay, and the third day, we're slowing it down. 70% speed, we're learning it with details now. And you can hear me counting. Okay, now we're at 100% speed, yeah! But I keep talking, I keep walking. Yeah. Okay, and then now we are at our 4th day, and we are effing it up. Yeah.
Okay, so I just got done practicing in detail, getting down the first half. Because yesterday I learned it with counts, and I tried to learn like it more in detail, but it just, I don't know, it wasn't good. And I thought today I would just quickly learn the first part and the second part again, just kind of fleshing out the details and perfecting it. But I've been practicing the first part for an hour, and I feel like I've made absolutely no freaking progress. But it be that way, I guess. I'm kind of feeling like this challenge is stupid, and I won't upload it to YouTube because it's gonna be a fail. Yeah, like I'm struggling with, now that it's down to 5 days to learn the dance. I don't even think it's possible for me to learn a dance in 3.
Okay, after that angstiness, we try again. 100% speed this time. We're learning it in detail. Second half in detail. And quite frankly, it's actually not that bad. I'm just super angsty sometimes. Oh my god. Okay, well, the last day filming. Oh my gosh. Not filming, practicing. My bad. And I'm really getting down the details here. I'm still counting while I'm doing this. Na-na. Da 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 da. Yup. Work. Queen slay. And I put the whole thing together now. Yes. I keep walking. And I got distracted at the end there. Okay. Work, work, yes, slay, queen, work, yes, work, yes, 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 work, slay, ITZY is the jam, yes. That part is really difficult. It is super fast. I finally worked out some of the kinks that I was having with this dance, because there's definitely certain parts that I was messing up and it was like not good, especially with the hand movements, and yeah. And timing.
Keep on messing up small little things. I just want to get it right, but like I'll get one part right and I'll get another part wrong.
Okay, final practice.
Okay, now that we're back from that and you've seen me complete the dance challenge, do you guys think it was a pass or do you think it was a fail? I feel like in this challenge I excelled. Not only did I pass, I excelled. I feel a lot more confident about this dance choreography than I did with my previous one, Learning Feels Special in 7 days. That being said, there's always room for improvement, and I actually do have quite a bit of notes. The first note that I wrote down is I forgot to step forward with my right foot as my arms go forward, excuse me. My right foot was just always kind of forward. I didn't really step forward. The point where they kind of tilt their bodies and they go like this. Head is kind of tilted awkwardly. That move in general is just kind of awkward. I'm not sure how I could improve that particular move. If you guys have any suggestions of things I could do to make that part a little bit better. They touch their chin. My hand was kind of positioned like this, very relaxed. It's actually up more and you tilt your head up a lot. Yeah, so Not like this, but like this. Handwork with the fingers could have been cleaner at the part where they go dance and they do this. For some reason, I can do this here sitting, but while dancing, it's like I couldn't get my hands steady enough and I was like fumbling, and it's just kind of messy, but it has to be really clean separation between the fingers. I needed to tilt my head at the part where you go blah blah ta 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 da. That part where they have their hands above their heads like a crown, they tilt their head too. They tilt their head each time that they hit. And I didn't really tilt my head stayed dead on. Work on facial expressions at the flex part, so when they go like this, I just looked shocked like a deer in headlight. Like I was just like kind of like, because that part is very fast, but I needed to like smile or look fierce or something. After this part, you swing this arm back around, and this arm didn't go high enough. When I turned backwards, I don't know, it was kind of awkward before you go out with that arm. That's all of my notes. A lot of those notes were very me nitpicking. Honestly, even though I had quite a bit of notes, I don't think the dance was bad at all. I'm actually kind of proud of it looking at the results after the fact. And for it to be ITZY's ICY of all things, like that dance is not easy. I don't think it's easy, at least personally, but I'm not a very skilled dancer. My facial expressions were much better in this dance, and it looked cleaner than my previous challenge in general. I had a more confidence doing this dance than I did with Feel Special. So I think it was an improvement. Technically, I've completed the challenge for 3 days and 1 day, so I already know how those went. But you guys don't, so stay tuned for our next challenges. As I learn next week, I will learn La Ta Ta by G Idol in 3 days, and this is still just the chorus challenge. I haven't gotten to the entire choreography challenge quite yet. This is just the chorus. So stay tuned for next week if you're interested in seeing that. Thanks for 1K, by the way. I hit 1K. Thank you. And also, I'd like to say, on my last video I got a couple comments where people are like, oh, I can never do this, I'm too uncoordinated. I would like to say that I don't think that I'm that much of an exceptional person when it comes to dancing. So if I could achieve this, I really, honestly, truly believe that you guys can achieve this too. And if you want to, that's the thing. If you want to spend your time on this and this is something that you really want to achieve, I do believe that this is something that anyone can achieve. I believe in you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for 1K, and I will see you guys next week with more videos. Bye!